right, 7th graders, today we are going to use the app called Froggipedia. So hopefully you saw on the agenda, you should get that from self-service. It's in self-service. I'll zoom up a little bit here so you can see how it's spelled. Okay, but we are going to be using that today since we can't actually dissect frogs this year. So I'm just going to give you a little tutorial of what to do when you're in the app. So when you first go into the app, it's probably going to look like this. The first portion goes through and talks about just the life cycle of a frog. Up here, it will give you the explanation, okay? Here you can turn. There's not much to turn when it's just the egg, but you can. I just want to show you can do that. And then over here is where you're going to press to go into the different stages, okay? And you can turn and look, and it will talk about the actual stage of this portions of the frog life cycle, and you can go all the way up through all the different stages and get all the different explanations. Okay, so it'll go all the way up to frog, and you can turn that one around too. Okay, so that's the first portion. Then the next portion is called the AR anatomy. The hardest part of this, you gotta find a flat surface, and once that yellow blinking square comes up, you tap that, and then your frog shows up. Okay, couple cool things with that. I'm gonna try and move it so you can actually see my frog a little bit better. Okay, so same thing in this section as the last section. You use that bar on the right to see different parts, and then up top it will explain each system. So right now this one's just looking at the integumentary system of the frog. It gives a little explanation there, and then you'll see a bullseye here. If we get close enough and move that around, some of the different features will pop up of the frog. Okay, so maybe a different one will be better for that. So let's try another system here. We'll go to the muscular system. So again, an explanation of the muscular system and what the muscular system looks like for the frog. Let me see if I can get that bullseye to pop up a little bit better. There, if I get closer, there we go, it'll pop up. Okay, so that bullseye will then explain another feature of the muscular system, and then it'll explain it up here a little bit more specific. So if you can get that to move around a little bit, okay, it'll take a look at different parts of the muscular system, and then they will explain them up here. Okay, so it goes through all the different, or the main systems, gives you the skeletal system, nervous system, and again, mess around with that bullseye. Okay, see if you can get that bullseye to pop up. So there's the spinal nerves it explains. Okay, then the last section is the dissection section. Okay, this will have you go through, it will actually have you go through the steps of pinning the frog down, just like you would in real life. And it has you go through all the steps of opening up the frog. Okay, so you just follow the direction, follow that little highlighted piece, and that will help you to get the frog actually open. Right, and then you peel that back. Then you can go through, and the directions are up here too. It'll tell you what to do, and you can go through and tap different organs. Oh, we gotta pin the skin down here. Okay, and again, same thing. You can go through the different parts up on the side as you change those. Okay, different things will pop up here. Okay, so your goal today is to explore this over the next couple days, have fun. Your final product from here is going to be a pic collage of screenshots. Remember, with screenshots, at the same time, you hit the home button and then the button on the side. So you'll need 2 hands for that, so I can't really demo it right now, but you hit those at the same time, and that would be a screenshot. When you're done, there's also a little quiz you can take at the end to quiz yourself. So that's kind of fun to see how you did. So explore, have fun, and then look for the directions on the final product of the pick collage.